Hey everyone, it's your realtor in San Diego, Tristen Campanella, bringing you the latest market update that just came out for March in San Diego County. So let's take a look at what's going on here, guys. We are now seeing significant price drops throughout the county. Overall, the county is really only experiencing about a 2.6% decline over the last year over year. So we've gone down not a ton in the county, but it is significant if you're looking countywide. That's for your single family homes. Now, if you're looking for attached homes, we've only gone down about 0.8%. One other number to look at is the increase on days on market. This is just coming back into a more realistic way of how long houses are selling here in San Diego. And another thing to look at, I like to see, is the percent of average list price received. This is the amount that the seller received based on what they listed their house for. So let's say they were listing their house for $1 million and they got 106.3% over of that price. So they got an above asking price. You can see we're now seeing prices that are under the seller's asking price. Not so much in our attached homes, but definitely in detached homes. So we want to also dive in a little bit deeper, zip code by zip code, and we have so many zip codes here, but I'm going to just pick a few of the really popular ones here. Rancho Bernardo, great area, great schools. We've seen here a 22% decline in median prices here. We've seen a 13% decline in the seller to list price ratio, list price received. And for attached homes, we're seeing down here 11% in decline. Let's take a look at somewhere more in the regular county, National City. Not always the hottest market, but it is an affordable market here in San Diego. And what we're seeing here is a 10% decline in median housing prices. And on attached homes, we're seeing a 5% decline. So it is kind of countywide at this point, except I'm going to give you an except for. There are some coastal communities. Ramona's down 16%, but there are some coastal communities such as Encinitas. Gosh, people love living there. It's a great place. I've lived there and it's a wonderful, wonderful place to live. But you look at this median price increase, guys, 27.6% increase when the rest of the county is going down. So people are still paying to live there, not for attached homes. Now, attached homes, we're seeing a 12% decline. Part of this is going to be inventory. So if we're looking at inventory, we've got a little bit more than we did before here, but that is going to also affect what is selling. And another area that's staying really hot here is Cardiff, guys. Cardiff is staying really, really hot. It had a 79% increase for a single family houses. And let's look at our detached. They actually had an increase at 7% for median home prices. So I want to go over to some of the data that I use here locally from our MLS. From our MLS. And this is going to be our monthly indicators, okay? So let's take a look here at our monthly indicators. And I know this video is not super pretty. I'm sorry about that. I wanted to get the information out to you guys first, and then we can get pretty later, right? Okay, so monthly indicators right here, we're seeing nationally that home sales actually jumped 14%. And that's going to be areas like Miami, Florida, affordable parts of the area of the country are still coming up. That's the largest increase since July 2020 nationally. So when we're seeing the housing market is crashing, you have to go so local and really, really look at what is happening out there. Our closed sales decreased 31%. A huge part of this is inventory. We do not have enough homes to sell, and it's going to talk about this right here. Now, here in San Diego, we're seeing, this is median sales price was down a bit. So this is really going to talk here about limited inventory. At the current pace, we are at just 2.6 months of inventory. That is really, really low. And the higher interest rates are causing more home sellers to stay put and not make a move up or do what they would normally do because they don't want to lose that incredibly low interest rate. So when you're thinking about whether you're going to make a move or not, home prices are coming down. Hopefully, that's going to help with the higher interest rates that we've been experiencing for home buyers. And then let's unpack this a little bit more. If your home, you owned it before the pandemic and you had a 23% gain and you've lost 10%, you still have equity in that home. And we're not coming into a housing crash like we were in 2008, where people were underwater in their houses and had to sell. People have too much equity in their homes to cause any kind of foreclosure situation. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Please stay tuned to my channel. Click the subscribe and like button and leave a comment. I'd love to hear if you're in a different area, what you're seeing about housing prices.